So we have one more good movie award to hand out,
Sure.
and that's a person who deserves an acting award in the movies and probably won't get one. Their performance has been overshadowed for some reason. So let's go right into it for you.
For me, I would say Elizabeth Banks.
I agree.
Just for her body of work this year and for the versatility. I mean, she played Laura Bush in W. She's in Zack and Miri. She's in Role Models. You know, so, I mean, I just think that overall, she had such a great, versatile year. She definitely deserves to be nominated for something.
No, I thoroughly agree.
So, that's my actor who...
Well, mine, you'll probably never heard of. His name is Jason Butler Harner. He's in Changeling. And I can't really give away who he is in the movie. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Okay.
But he does this amazing, amazing performance. He's really creepy. He's just flat out scary. From the first time you see him to like the last time you see him, and there was his last time you see him was very controversial in the movie. If you've heard anything about it,
Okay.
but just him with Angelina is just great, great stuff. I just think that there's only room for one creepy bad guy. This season.
No.
And Heath Ledger's got it.
Yeah.
But he deserves, he's one of the best parts of Changeling.
Okay.
And that's that. From the good stuff
To the
bad stuff, and the worst movie of the year. I'll let you go first because I'm still depressed over mine.
The worst movie of the year. It was a bit of a controversy for me to think of this, but
I think I have a feeling.
because when I left the theater, I was happy and I liked it, but after I thought about it for a while and even watched it again, it made me very sad. And I would say the worst movie of the year was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I will almost agree with you.
Because I was so excited. I saw the trailer, I saw the commercials, I was like, Indy's back, it's going to be great. And I was sitting in the theater, and I was lucky I got to go to a little special screening, so I was all excited. And, when you first see the shadow of him with the fedora, you're like, and Harrison Ford, and he's really Indiana Jones as you like him, the classic Indiana Jones. And then things started to go downhill. And sadly, I think just for the amount of money they spent on it,
obscene amount
and
of money.
it being such a great franchise and a classic character, just I think that's and it makes me really sad to say that because I love Indiana Jones, I love Harrison Ford, but I think it's probably the worst movie of the year.
Mine was really close. I spent about a week debating and kind of going back and forth. Indiana Jones would win at one time, this other one. It went back and forth a few times, but I really feel the X-Files movie was the worst movie of the year. Horrible story. At least Indiana Jones had like semi-good effects.
Sure.
The ants were cool.
There were some enjoyable scenes.
There was nothing really enjoyable about the X-Files movie. It kind of depressed me. The story doesn't make any sense.
And that's sad because, it's such a great franchise. And
they had
classic
so
characters.
much to work with and so many things. And then the marketing for the movie was, like, horrible but non-existent. Like, no one really knew it was coming out. We talked about that before.
Everything I need to know about the X-Files movie is that it came out the same weekend that Comic-Con was going on. And I went to Comic-Con. And this is the X-Files demographic, all in one concentrated place, and nobody there was talking about the X-Files movie.
Yeah, no viral marketing.
Yeah.
Like The Dark Knight did viral marketing like a year before the movie came out.
Right.
X-Files just screams for viral marketing. Like, please, do something.
I think they knew they had a clunker, and they were just trying to sneak it in there.
It's ridiculous. So it deserves to be the worst movie of the year.
I see that.
So now we're going on to TV.
Okay.
Horrible transition. Let's go to our best TV. So let's start with you. Number 5, your best TV moment.
My number 5 best TV moment.
Or your best TV, just
or
in general.
best TV show would be ER.
ER.
I think that the show is making a comeback in its final season. It's getting back to what people loved about it. And I'll tell you the best moment from the season so far was when Abby left the ER.
I did see that episode.
That episode was great. That episode made me cry. When Halle took her into that little room where all the everybody's name cards were on the wall. That's when I lost it. And it was just like,
that was good.
I was just like, after 15 years, ER can still find a way to get me. I think it had a little rough patch last season, but it came back strong this year, and so my number 5 was ER.
Okay. I have a tie for mine. I know ties are horrible, but I had 6 things. I had to put them on there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Shield finale, which was amazing.
Oh,
And it
absolutely.
ended great.
Absolutely.
And then Michael and Holly on The Office.
I know
just
you
love the little,
love Holly.
love me some Amy Ryan. Just them together, the rapping they did, like the little play they did.
In the truck when
Yeah.
she was moving.
Life is a highway.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So that's my number 5.
Okay.
I love that.
My number 4, I don't really have one moment, but my number 4 show of the year is How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
I love that show, and I would say the thing that makes that show so spectacular is Neil Patrick Harris's performance as Barney Stinson. He's able to make such a completely loathsome character completely lovable and somebody who you'd want to be friends with. And I love the show. The show is hilarious. It's the ridiculousness of it somehow grounds it in reality, if that makes sense.
I like Allison Hannigan.
And Allison Hannigan's great, and I've been loving Neil Patrick Harris since the Doogie Howser days, so that's my number 4.
Okay, well, my number 4 is CSI, the regular one, the finale, leading up to the finale, the episodes leading up to the finale, and then what happened with Warwick, and then now what's happening with Grissom. Great storytelling, great acting. William Peterson is robbed of awards. I think he deserves a lot more than what he's getting. And even the introduction of Lawrence Fishburne, I'm not hating him, so that's a good thing. So I'm really digging CSI.
I watch Miami and I watch New York, and I don't watch Vegas all the time, but I have to say, I watched the finale and the premiere, and those 2 episodes were spectacular.
Very powerful stuff. So very great stuff.
My number 3 is currently is it I don't know if is it the longest running show on TV right now, would be the original, and in my mind the best, Law and Order.
I think it is.
The thing about Law and Order and the cast changes is, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but they keep the format the same, and that's what keeps you watching. But I think this season they've hit on a great cast with some really great chemistry, and I feel like, again, this is another classic show returning to its greatness. I think the chemistry between Jeremy Sisto and Anthony Anderson is great. Yeah. And I love that Jack McCoy is now the DA, and he has an assistant DA who's doing all the same little tricks that he used to do to all the DAs. So he used to rein them in. So it's like him looking into his past. And so I really have been loving Law and Order this season.
Well, Law and Order is on my number 3. Mine's Criminal Intent, and it's just for the episode called The Frame. It was a season finale with Vincent D'Onofrio that someone hasn't seen yet. Even though she had it on her DVR and it was accidentally deleted, or she deleted to make space. But here's the reason I like it. The whole 7 years that Criminal Intent's been on has been like sort of, beating down Vincent D'Onofrio's character. And this episode fixed everything. It kind of answered everything. It kind of, put everything in a nice little bow and tied it up. So when this new season starts, it's going to be a new character, I think.
Oh, all right.
He's going to be a different character. It's just an amazing, amazing 1 hour of television.
And they are, of course, bringing in Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, as the other one.
So that's going to be interesting.
So that was my favorite. So that's my number 3.